actually launching the book. Tommy and I have had a long relationship going in many ways, including the young African professionals, and he's asked me to launch his book today. We in Western Australia have had a very large immigration over the last 10 years. Traditionally in Western Australia, most of the new migrants came from countries that were very similar to here, England, Ireland, and South Africa. But more recently, we've had people migrate from around the world, including Africa, of course. And it's when you come from non-traditional countries where there isn't as many people from your homeland, or it's a big change, language, culture, food, it's more difficult. So what Tommy's book tries to do is to provide a pathway, some advice on how to young migrants generally, to come to WA, what's it like, from the basic things like weather, where to live, what kind of groups to make. It's an advice to how to settle into WA. It's very important.
Basically helps new arrivals to Australia to understand what Australia is all about, who the people are, and the best way to integrate into the community. And in terms of their career, they can never get it wrong if they're able to understand what the employers require in the workplace. So I believe with this book, it will help them to know exactly the do's and don'ts on how to succeed in Australia. Oh, I'm so excited to see everyone here, and I believe that the book will make a great impact in the community. The whole idea started 2 years ago, and it took me, I would say, about 18 months to put everything together. Real tough, real tough. It's not easy, because it's what I love to do, and seeing people's lives being transformed and people growing from nothing to something, I think it's a real privilege to be able to be part of their journey.
I received this invitation. I think it's a commendable initiative. I think it can help migrants to come here and settle here quite easily. Congratulations, keep going, because we don't have to forget that we are migrants and we need to help other migrants because other people helped us and we need to help others like they did for us.
Perhaps the funniest experience I had as a migrant is when I went to the bank and changed our money, peso and dollar. And the bank teller asked me, "How do you like your money?" I said, "I like it very much." And my wife said, "You're stupid."
My first days in Australia were rough and my future looked uncertain. I had limited social and professional contact. I did not have an understanding of the Australian employment market and had considerable language barriers.
Like many other migrants, I have gone through the emotional migration roller coaster so many times in my life. I'm a third generation of migrants. Yes, my grandparents and my parents were migrants in different years. I'm from Brazil. And throughout my entire life, I have migrated both internally and externally, and most of the time bringing along just one suitcase.
It's not where and how you start that matters. It is where you're going and who you take along with you.